Sunday night in Atlanta, and the Falcons, with lots of hopes in this 2026 season, begin the second quarter of the campaign as they welcome the Baltimore Ravens to Georgia for this Sunday nighter. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Oh, big hole left side. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Ground game's going to need to be good. They get 16 on the game's first play.
You know, Mike, I think the question is, does Derrick Henry ever age? I mean, he's in year 11. He still looks like he's a rookie. I mean, he produces at an elite level, it seems, every year. 1,500 yards for the 5th time in his career a season ago. I mean, we could go on, but really the last piece of the puzzle missing is he's still searching for that Super Bowl ring.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. He was taken down.
Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Off the play fake, Jackson exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Yeah. And he just about got there. Good yardage on the scramble, but he's going to wind up a yard short of the 1st down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 11-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13th.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is brought in the end zone. Jacoby Lane. Touchdown, Ravens. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He gets free. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. This is Henry, and he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Xavier Watts there to bring him down. This will be a 2nd down and 6.
At the Falcons' 37-yard line.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down and 9. He'll try and get there on the ground.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Fourth down. Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Third down, and they need 7. From the gun, it's Penix. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Falcons going to send out their new punter here in 2026, Jake Bailey. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Now, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case...
And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, I think we all stand up here and we just marvel at the physical skills, the pick sixes, of course, the impact plays that they make week in and week out. But there's so much more going on when you have a player to this caliber. It's their ability to communicate with their teammates. It's the cerebral approach to the game of getting in and out of different coverage checks. They impact the game on every single snap with or without making a play on the ball.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. And he is gone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, folks, on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action now. Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At their 49-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
Throwing Jackson. He's going to take a shot downfield to the goal line and in. Jacoby Lane. Touchdown Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21.
Falcons 21.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Hicks. It's second down.
On the coverage.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that ball in and out of his hands. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On third down, Penix. He'll let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's Dick Bailey now, as he's on to punt for the second time. To return, it's Shaheed. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Back over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
It is third and long. Now Jackson. Flush to his right.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it here with Robinson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Jefferson on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Penix. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
4 yards.
Well, no surprise that Bijan picks up that first down, and the Falcons offense continues to run through him, and for good reason. I mean, he might be one of the best all-round players.
And he's in. flag's down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
To kick off for Atlanta.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Ravens take over.
And this is going to wind up a touchback. New rule addition this offseason. When he kicks from the 50, the officials are going to bring it out only to the 20-yard line. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Design run here with Jackson. And he'll be taken down as time runs out and we come to the end of the first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Jackson, this a designed run. He's inside the 30. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Jackson. Flush to his right. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Well, I think everybody sitting at home says, I could have called that play, right, Mike? I mean, you got Derrick Henry. Just look at it. Is there a mystery of who's going to end up with the ball down here close? I mean, one of the most physically imposing running backs we've seen in the history of the league. And his ability to convert down near the goal line continues on that run.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Penix. Oh, down the field, he's got Brash. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Falcons 1st down.
Throwing is Penix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd
Robinson.
and goal.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A 5-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Oh, my goodness. It's 4th down. You've got your hands on the ball in the end zone. You've got to pull it in, even if you know the contact's coming. That is a catch you've got to have.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to dial up another deep ball to the 45. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. Good starts this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. He'll get this off to Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Baltimore. Here's Jackson. Escaping to his left. That's to the tight end, Cuevas.
Jackson's pass complete to
And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game?
And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
for the extra point.
Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will cut the deficit to 7.
Ravens 42. Falcons 35.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now. So here comes an onside kick. And this one will be controlled by the hands team. Ambitious effort here in a one-score game, but it does not work out. Now Jackson on the move. On the move left. He runs with it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
On the give, here's Henry. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Henry. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Run down. That's a loss on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Ravens will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, it's just the third quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take it, especially in a spot like this, which makes it a two-possession game.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. Penix in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was wearing Grape Street. I'm turning up the watch.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He connects with Mims. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter.
42.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And that one not going to work out as the hands team is there to recover. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Look wide. Get this one complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Jacoby Lane. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Falcons take over.
And I think you could just about lock up special teams player of the week, Mike. I mean, he's had some big returns already in this game, and now this is another one right here.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Ravens 52, Falcons 49.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Jackson from the gun on third down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Again, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try to run for it.
It's just a big-time play by this quarterback on fourth down. You can see he starts first look right, then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. Can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Taking off. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Henry. Whoa. Henry hit, the ball comes free. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Something these these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down at the 11-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Another run here for Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down. And he'll get this up to the 22.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On first down, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 8, Kyle Pitts. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, Penix will get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. Finding space at the 15. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. They get 22 yards there. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of
No
scrimmage.
gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Second down, goal to go. They'll drop to throw. Now he takes off. And he's going to take it close to the goal line. Didn't look like he got there. No, they're going to mark him just short. That's going to bring up third and goal.
Third and goal.
From the gun, it's Penix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 52. Nick Cole to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. He'll take a shot down the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Whoa! Touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
56. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.